Lola graduated today! She's official. We're formally celebrating with cookies for everybody. Celebratory pastries. It's a tradition in our family. A little star cookie for our superstar! Lola, congratulations, baby! Congratulations! Mr. Girl, here! You get to celebrate with your sister!
To hear that congratulations and to see her name on a certificate and to know that all this work we put into it is all done.
And we're so happy. We're just so proud, and I know we've said that throughout this whole process, but just to be able to look back years ago and say, like, I've always wanted to make Lola a therapy dog. I've always wanted to do this, and we did it.
These last 10 weeks have been such a challenge, both for us and for Lola, but we've learned so much about ourselves and her.
Class was really intensive, but we realized that it was more about like a handler and your dog's relationship and how you two, it sounds kind of crazy, but it is, like how you two vibe off of each other and how you can control your feelings about circumstances and how it, you know, it affects your dog. So just learning to be really confident. She's just changed and grown so much. She's kind of notorious in our class for being really vocal. Did not bark at all today. Now we can't wait to get out there and start helping in our own little way.
So looking forward to just seeing the smiles that she puts on people's faces.
We've been waiting for maybe a month. In this envelope is all of Lola's official paperwork, so it's like real. We can actually start to take her and we can start working together. She's official! You excited? Good girl! Our first visit was at a middle school.
We got her right in for a visit during their reading program for select students to come into the library with the therapy dogs and read to them to get more comfortable and boost their confidence with their reading skills.
Not having done it before, it was a little intimidating, but it was really well worth it. The kids were so excited.
The students absolutely loved her and she loved them back.
Overall, it was a really great experience. We even got artwork from some of the students that thanked us for being there, so it definitely was as rewarding, if not more, than we imagined. That was the whole reason why we wanted to start doing this in the first place. Another one of the big reasons we started doing this, and we started it when we did, was because I had come out of treatment and had spent a lot of time isolated and inside and had lost a lot of confidence in just being a normal person. It was hard for me to feel like I could do a lot physically, mentally. I don't know that a lot of people know this, but a lot of the times when you go through cancer treatment, your mind is really foggy afterwards. It's hard to have conversations. You have a really bad memory. And a lot of that stuff made me nervous, but I actually feel like going to class and interacting with other people, other dogs, getting me out of the house on a scheduled time was really good for me in that respect. We've trained for all of these things, so I feel like we were really well prepared, and the more often we did it, the more comfortable she would get. I mean, we got to the point where if we were heading to the garage and we grabbed our backpack or whatever we needed for these trips, she would race to the car. She knew exactly where we were going. She would be all ready to put her harness on. We really felt like we were hitting our stride. We were at least going once or twice a week. The senior living home had even become a regular thing for you and Lola.
The unfortunate thing about some senior facilities are that those that are living there may not get visitors regularly, and having these therapy dogs come and see them is something they can look forward to and really enjoy, and just to be that bright moment for the day was always very special to us.
On his own, as I wasn't feeling well, so I wasn't able to go anymore. And that was the last few times we've been able to take her out. So around February, I started to have a lot of pain and unfortunately started seeing symptoms of what for me was what I've experienced before with cervical cancer. I let my doctor know, and from there it was just kind of a snowball. At the same time, we were just learning about the COVID-19 pandemic as a country. A lot of the places, a lot of the appointments that we would go were canceled or restricted. All kinds of chaos unfolded, of course, for everyone. For us, it was such a mixture of a lot of things. Jake and I are in a strict quarantine because being a cancer patient makes you extremely vulnerable to really anything. Before this pandemic started, I wore masks anyway because, being neutropenic means that your immune system's really low, and that was already a concern for us. So for 7 months, we've been dealing with my diagnosis, but we've also been in the house with the dog.
So not being able to go to work, as we call it, and get that people interaction that she really loves has been a struggle for her. In the meantime, we're doing everything we can to keep Lola active.
He takes her out on runs or walks every single day, so that activity has been really good for her. But we can tell that she misses going out. Anytime Jake has to leave the house, she runs right over to the garage door.
We'll even do commands and things like that around the house, even while we're outside. It's unfortunate that it's had to be like this, but this is what we need to do right now, not only to protect ourselves, but to allow our community, our state, our country to move forward.
Even in the short time we had been making these visits, the people that we met along the way really impacted us. We've made other therapy dog handler friends that we miss very much. We miss patients and students, people that she met and we got to meet along the way. We hope that they're all staying safe and healthy, and hope that we're able to bring her to visit them one day soon.